Valleyfest Day 2, let's do this.
Let's give a
Hello people, it's day 2 and where am I off to? Of course, the bogs. They actually weren't too bad considering we had some really heavy rain in the night. I left Jazz in the van and went over to see my boy Bristolian Foodie for a morning coffee. This is his setup, it's absolutely insane, I'm mega jealous. He's doing coffees today and I'm doing breakfast. We had a lovely coffee each and then I walked round to the back of his van for a shower. Had me shower, brushed me teeth, got all the glitter off and now it's my time to shine on the frying pans. What am I making? I'll tell you, I'm doing sausage and bacon brioche baps. Smoked bacon from Tesco and Jolly Hog sausages from Jolly Hog. Oh yeah, and olive oil from Benidorm. Proper proud of this little gas cooker. We got 2 rings and we've even got a grill in the middle. I was cooking up an absolute storm on here. And while I was doing that, Jazz was getting her face on for the festival. And look at this food. Christ, I know how to treat my lady. We then headed into the festival, went to True Speed, seen our mate Matt, and he sorted us out with a load of goodies. We then went to the Fire in Your Soul area where they're cooking up some absolutely amazing barbecue food. And I seen that sausage was there, so I thought I'm definitely going to come and watch him make some sausages. And then it absolutely started hitting it down. So I can't lie, we all ran over to the chef's demo tent and basically it smashed it down for the next 2 hours. So we were trying to find anywhere we could for a bit of juicy shelter away from this rain. Then I see my mate Johnny joined us, and then as soon as the rain stopped we ran over to Bianchi's where they were serving these lovely braised pork subs. We whacked on our ponchos and didn't let the rain stop us. Popped by Gert Wings and seen this bloke doing the Gert Locker wings that are so hot, and I seen him later and he was literally breathing fire. We then made our way to the Clipper van. Big love to these guys giving out free tea for the whole festival. What a lovely gesture. I follow Longwell Records on Instagram and they're from Keynsham, so it was cool to pop in and see them. They even had a Gardner disc. And then I seen this Butcombe beer bike. But it was like, do you want to have a sit on there? Which I did, and it ripped me shorts open. Haha, we keep moving, what a legend. Then I went back down to cooking over fire, where my boyfriend Sausage was giving a sausage masterclass. Jazz didn't know where to look. I told her to head back to the camp because this was far too erotic for her. But of course I carried on watching, and fair play to the bloke. Seeing this art, this trade was so cool to watch. I tried some samples at the end which were lush, and it really makes you show how much effort goes into making your own sausages. The festival was really starting to get money now, but that didn't bother me because I had me Dunlop wellies on. We went and grabbed a quick crepe before heading to the chili eating competition. I've never actually seen a chili eating competition before. This is ran by Clifton Chili Club, and you know what? It was really fun to watch, proper entertaining. When they first started, they probably had about 10 people watching, and by the end, they literally had like 200. Fair play to everyone that entered. Chilies are not to be messed with. Funny thing is, they put a cup of milk on your table, and if you touch it, you're out. How evil is that? I think the guys went about 7 rounds before Crimper, what a bloke, won the competition. Then it really hit it down with rain. We went back to the van. Jazz was a bit sad, but I said, come on, love, let's get some Stellas down there and get back on it. I had a few Stellas back at the van. I forgot to kiss Jazz. Of course I didn't. I'm only joking. Jazz actually went for Thatcher's Haze, but that's because her earrings match. We then went to the toilets. Crikey, look at it now. It's really starting to get a bit slurry-like. We trekked back up into the festival and thought, this rain ain't gonna hold us down or the mud. Let's have a crack. We headed to the Arcadia field and met up with our friends Alex, Tom, and his son Seb. We had a right early evening boogie in the mud before heading down to the main stage because Scouting for Girls and the Kooks were on. It was Scouting for Girls first, and I've seen them about 3 times already this year, and I gotta say, they always put on a really good performance and get the crowd going. Fair play to you blokes. Well, hey, there's Sarah in the background. Back. We then met up with Jazz's sister Paige, who I absolutely love, and then she brought her boyfriend who's called Jack. It's it's always really nice to see him. I'm only joking, I proper love the bloke. Love you, Jack. Jazz really needed a wee, so we quickly ran to the toilets, then ran up to Hippie Chippy to get some lovely chips for a £5 in. I smashed down my chips before running to the bar and got a couple of pints of lager before heading back to the main stage for the Kooks. The Kooks, the first time I've ever seen them. I've always really wanted to see these guys, so I was really excited. And yeah, I gotta say, they were really good, especially when they sung Naive at the end. If the Kooks are ever in your area or you see tickets for them, go check them out, they are really good. Jazz then said to me, Jack, do you want to go on the big wheel? And if any of you don't know, I hate heights, but I thought, you know what, I've got a few beers in me, I'm feeling pretty good, let's go on the big wheel. So we headed up to the Arcadia field where the big wheel is, went over to the stand, got 4 tokens for £4, which allows you to go onto the big wheel. Queued up, and then me, Jazz J, Jack, Paige went up onto the big wheel, and I gotta say, I hated absolutely every second of it. I'm only joking, it wasn't that bad, but it did make me feel pretty sick. The thing went round like 12 times, which was really good for your money, but it went round so fast. And a bonus, the bloke even forgot to take our money, but Jazz insisted on paying, so chucked it at him. And then it was time for the headliner of the Saturday night, which was Groove Armada. We had a right boogie listening to them. Jazz was even up on the stage. And Gert Wings even joined us, which was even better. But yeah, this was our 2 whole days at Valleyfest. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I tried to make these videos as real as possible. 220 little videos went into this thing alone. See you next year.